You know how they say it takes 3 weeks to make or break a habit? Well, 21 days ago, aka 3 weeks, I quit smoking. I quit nicotine in all forms. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you how I did it and what worked for me. And I think it might just be one of the best ways to go about quitting, because there's very little withdrawals and there's just no stress, and once you do it, you're just done, and you don't have to keep stressing about it. You don't have to sit there for the whole 3 weeks and just be going out of your mind bananas because you're craving nicotine or anything like that. And I think it might just be one of the best ways, and I wanted to tell you all about it, so just keep watching. So what I did to quit smoking is what you would call laser therapy. It's similar to acupuncture. It's completely painless, and I went in. It was an hour-long session, and that was it. Never again, It just completely, rewires your brain. It floods your system with endorphins, and it really just helps, I noticed that through the first 3 days, which is, as most people say, the hardest part about quitting. For the first 3 days, anytime I would think about it and be like, oh, this is when I would normally smoke, it would completely just be like, oh yeah, but you don't do that anymore, so it doesn't matter. And that was it. Now, I won't lie to you, this treatment is rather pricey, but at the end of the day, one small payment for a lifetime of happiness. That's the way I see it. So I ended up paying just over 400 Canadian dollars for the treatment. I went to this company, and I'll put it right here. That's where I went, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So yeah, it was just that easy. Now, if this is something that you are thinking about doing and you've been trying to quit for quite some time now, this is the first time I've tried quitting, or the second time since I was basically since I started, and since I first realized I was addicted. But I definitely think if you are going to go about this route and try it, what I found personally helped me a lot too is a month before, however long before, I started retraining my brain, because a big part of that too is just the brainwashing that you've been going through for the last however long you've been smoking. For me, it was 9 years. So I was sitting there brainwashing myself every single day, going, oh yeah, this is what I want to smoke, I like smoking, and I brainwashed myself with all with those false ideas. And so I started listening to Alan Carr's Quit Smoking book, which I'm sure you have heard of several times, especially on this platform. Anytime you search up quit smoking, somebody's talking about it, and it's a great book, it is. And unfortunately, listening to that book alone did not work for me, but it works for a lot of people, and if that is what works for you, it's a lot cheaper. It's only $20. You could try that out and then see where it goes from there. But for me, that didn't work, unfortunately. But it definitely did help me with the mindset. It helped me realize that, okay, maybe this isn't true. Maybe what I've been led to believe for all this time, and what I've been forcing myself to believe all this time, maybe that's not true, and maybe there is a better way, and there is, why am I doing this? It's not doing anything for me. It's not good for me. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it the way I think I do, so I definitely think you should check that out before you go do a laser therapy session. But like I said, it's a one-time session. I was actually told about it by a couple people that I used to hang out with, and I always kept putting it off, going, oh yeah, I'll check it out one day. And that was 5 years ago or whatever, and I wish I would have done it sooner, but young and dumb, you know?